They did not answer the question.
Okay, let's go live and ask the question and be like, no, but for real.
Yeah, guys, what was the last thing you heard us chatting about? Just so we can kind of kick it off from there.
And if they say
The last thing I heard
Children's
was
Week.
portals.
Frog, Sprout, Winchester, Coyote, what was the last thing we were kind of chatting about before we got kicked off? Oh, it's buffering again for me. Barf is not frozen. Okay.
Party at Sal's place.
I thought we were offline for that conversation.
Let's pick back up. We kind of had finished, I think, a Wrathy Basin. Am I
Yeah, that's the last thing I remember talking about.
But here's the deal: if we're buffering, then I'm not going to get the. If Barf is recording,
Yeah,
then
I got a
will
local going.
Get it.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
So.
Let's just go. Oh. Okay. So, y'all going into Pandaria for this time walk-in situation?
No.
I'll probably just queue from Borealis. I don't have to go there.
Queue for Borealis?
I'll stand in Borealis and I'll queue from there.
Oh, from Borealis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna talk to one of my mage friends, and I'm gonna get a portal to Shrine because that's the easiest way to get a portal to Shrine. And I'm gonna go straight to the vendor, and I'm gonna buy the mount, and then I'm gonna switch characters, and I'm gonna buy whatever the other thing is that's new, and then I'm not gonna worry about time walking again until the next time they may have a new one, which will be the Legion one next year.
Well, speaking of, I mean, we already talked about raiding with leashes? That's Pandaria.
Yep.
Oh, time walking is Warlords.
The whole reason I've been going through all these old raids lately is that the raiding with leashes, Shaw of Happiness as the reward for the Panda one. I was like, yeah, I have to do.
Oh yeah, got to get that.
I remember that Twitter. I remember that Twitter account.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's Twitter account is still a thing, yo.
I haven't seen it, so I mean, it's been a while, but still, it's like I remember that Twitter account. I have to get this pet.
Yeah, they probably blocked you.
Probably.
So, yeah, this why did I say time walking into pandas?
I don't
you
know,
were probably thinking of the.
Back to Warlords.
Yeah, you were probably thinking of the portal that goes to Stardew Valley.
It's not Stardew Valley. Anyway, you're trying to mess me up again. You're doing the thing, Barf. From the other pod. Anyway, so Warlords.
We're going back.
Yeah. So time walking in Warlords. Who's excited?
Spoilers, I don't remember a single dungeon from Warlords. I know I did them. I had to have. But
those were good dungeons. I'll go back there.
I don't remember when.
I'm alright with it.
No, I'm pretty much cool with not doing anything in Warlords ever again.
I thought the questing in the dungeons were fine. It was the end game that I had a problem with. The only dungeon I'm not looking forward to running is the one with the boat where you have to like run in and you have to go around the dock and you have to roll the balls at the dudes. And you get on the boat and the guy has the cannon. I don't like that one. But the rest of them, I'll play them. I like they're good.
The dungeons in and of themselves are fine. Warlords itself was not great. I could have gone another expansion before I got Warlords time walking because it's still too close to Warlords for me to be like, yeah, I'd like to go back and check out them dungeons. No, it's not there yet. I don't want to see these dungeons, which is why I have so many time warped badges or whatever they're called over my characters. I don't have to do them, and I still get all the rewards when it comes out.
Oh, you banked them. That's clever.
I banked them early. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, okay. That makes sense to me. Yeah. I joke around about that about that expansion being the expansion that shall not be named, and I just don't need any reminders of it at all. Let's just go sit in our garrison all day.
No, I'm gonna sit in Borealis all day.
and queue for the dungeons.
Yeah,
yes.
with all the rest of everybody. Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of queuing, island expeditions. Anyone excited about the changes?
Not at all.
No idea what they are.
I haven't done an island run in
forever.
I did 12 of them last night.
Are they fun? Are they better?
Well, I mean, I've been doing 4 of them on every character max level every week anyway, so doing these ones aren't any different. They're the same. It's just more variety.
What do you just do it for the AP?
I do it for the AP, and then whenever you complete the weekly, when you fill the little bar all the way up, you get a treasure map, which will give you whatever it gives you. One character this week got a weapon that goes on the auction house in about whenever I log in, and I'll be able to make like 50 to 60K off of it.
That's not bad.
The other one I got like it was a 5,000 gold or something. I don't remember. There's all kinds of cool rewards. If you get the AP one, that's really nice because it's like here's 10,000 AP. Here you go.
Okay.
I might be exaggerating on that one. I don't know. I don't remember exactly how much it is, but it's a lot.
Well, I'm not saying they're not worth it. I'm just saying it's not compelling content to me. And I
No,
don't
it is not.
think that I'm alone here. But anyway, we've probably exhausted this subject. Where what the real thing that people are talking about is the 2 first things we talked about at the beginning: allied races and portal rooms. And that's what 8.1.5 is really about.
For now.
But there's, well, what do you mean for now?
There's the upcoming raid next month.
The mini raid.
The mini raid. There's the quest chain to unlock it.
Isn't
Magni,
that 8 too?
The raid itself might be, but the Ashara raid coming up is 8.2. The upcoming raid that's only 2 bosses is still at 8.1.5.
Okay.
So there's that at least. There's the Magni quest, which was another thing I did the first day, which is you talk to Magni and you talk to Mother and you beat up some faceless ones and all that.
I am not willing to trust Mother on this.
Mother does not know best.
Have you not done this quest yet, Barf?
No. I did, and I freaked out that day too. I'm not okay with what we've done.
Did you pay attention to what she said?
No. Yes, I remember being upset about it. I don't remember what she said though. I remember that like there was talk of corruptions and we have to do some of this systemic problems aren't. I better go to the center of the planet so that everything's fine. And I'm going, you were a bad guy an hour ago, man. This isn't okay.
Checked your watch.
This is not all right.
Go through the entire quest chain. When she does get to the portal and she ports into the heart of Azeroth where we get our necklaces and all that, and you keep going and all that, pay close attention to what she actually says in there. Because I know I wasn't the only one who noticed. I know Talius and Inevital made a comment on it.
Yeah, that's
77 cycles.
Cycles, right. Implying 77 days until the next thing happens is the theory at this point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe that.
11 weeks.
It'd be really funny if it did.
Which was a Legion number?
Yeah. I think they just threw that in there because of the Legion thing. Because it has not been 77 every content patch we've gotten.
You think it was just referential to Legion? I like that. I hope it is. That's funny.
All right. I think we've talked a lot about 8.1.5. Hit the highlights. We've given a glimpse of what's yet to come. I don't have any cool prizes, but I do have a cool quiz for you. You ready?
I can't name my entire raid team. They switch out too often.
I'm not going to make you do that. I'm going to make you name all the Horde war chiefs in order. Go.
In order, starting when?
Starting with elected by the clan, the first one that was elected. I did research, y'all.
Dude.
During the war against the Draenei. And it has a color in the name.
Was that Blackhand first?
Yes. Moving on. Who's next? Who took over him?
Technically Gul'dan, but I don't know if he gets counted.
No,
he
I'm
was not
counting
war
him.
chief.
He's a little witch. He killed Blackhand.
Warlock.
I know the name, but it's not coming to me. The next one.
Doomhammer.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
All right. Who is next? He rallied the clans.
Thrall.
No. Norzel.
Ner'zhul.
Ner'zhul
Wow.
was War Chief?
Okay.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
rallied the
until-
clans that remained on Draydor after the portal was shut down, ended the Second War. He did a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah, and
Now-
then Gul'dan kind of took over again.
Yeah.
Gul'dan was
still didn't
running
get
things,
counted
but he
as
was
war-
never War Chief.
Yeah.
He was a little.
He was the behind the scenes guy.
What's after him?
I'm not good at.
He's still alive.
Yeah.
You said his name.
Yeah. Thrall.
Yep.
I'm assuming.
Who's next?
I'm not counting Garrosh as a war chief.
Well, he is
Well,
one.
he was.
He was.
Definitely was a war
Yeah.
chief.
He was a little witch too, but he was.
Well, he was
I don't
something.
like
I don't
him.
know about a witch.
Who took over after Garrosh? My favorite of all the war chiefs.
G Firepaw.
You're killing me,
Vol'jin.
Souls. You're killing me.
You're just being
You're being
being
Draven.
Hey,
Draven.
at least I didn't name a certain Pandarian cook.
No, me. He would
No
have
me.
totally done great.
He
All
was
right, and
never
our
War
favorite,
Chief. He was the War Chef.
our favorite. Who is the current war chief?
That would be Sylvanas, Dark Lady Watcher.
I think that was a good quiz. I was going to give you the Alliance, but they're not as exciting as I was researching
I
stuff.
would not have been able to do the Alliance one at all.
Name all of the Alliance War Chiefs.
Okay, I'll name all of the Alliance War Chiefs in order, starting right now. Done.
Name all the Alliance High Kings.
Rin.
Yep.
I
There you go.
mean-
You did it.
Done.
It's like- I mean, yeah.
King Ren.
Well, I went straight to the last name.
His son King Ren. And his son.
And then his son,
King Ren.
King Ren.
You nailed it.
Yeah.
Good job.
And
Teamwork
eventually we get
making the
down
dream
to then eventually we get down to the most recent two, which we have. I'll even name them by first name: Ashes and Manduin.
Listen, that's rude.
Oh,
That
that's
is
too
rude.
soon. Too soon. All right. Well, that was my fun little quiz. I had to throw you one.
I
Fair
like
enough.
your quizzes, Terarts. You're creative and fun.
I agree. Super fun. Before we kick you out of here for your rudeness about the glorious King Varian and your terrible nickname of him, first of all, I'd like to know how we can find you about the internet.
Well, you can piece of Arian. You can find me.
You want to finish your outro, or do you want me to remove you first? You
He's
monster.
done it before.
I had to do it. I'm done. You can find me at DravenDresden over on Twitter. As long as you're civil, almost anything is good to go. I can have a conversation. I actually was defending Diablo Immortal after BlizzCon, even though I hated the idea of it.
I mean, I did too.
Yeah, so as long as you're polite about it, I will have a conversation. We're cool. Outside of that, I have my own show on Saturday nights most of the time, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Epic Fail Podcast. It's a Blizzard news show, kind of what we did part of the show here, except for we actually were on the rails more here than we tend to stay over there. We do the Back to the Future where we're going. We don't need rails kind of thing sometimes.
That's all T and Sal, dude.
Yeah.
100%.
I write the notes and Terarts keeps us in line.
Yeah. My notes are more of an outline. Like, we might
That's
talk
generous.
about this, but if we don't, it's okay. One of them things. But yeah, those are where you can find me. Otherwise, in game, if you know what my characters' names are, you can say hi. I randomly will get messages on alts. Hey, are you doing your thing this week? I don't know who you are.
Are you doing your thing this week?
How do you know who I am? I'm on an alt.
Let's see. Murder Tramp, DravenDresden.
I do not have a character named that actually.
Ash something.
Ketchum.
Ashen something, yeah.
Ash Costello. It's the lead singer of the band New Year's Day. Half of her hair is red, the other half is black.
And those are the only ones I know.
Why so serious?
Why so serious?
Yeah, it's my mage. It's a Worgen mage because Harry Dresden was taken. I've got a Death Knight, Lest I Become One, which no one in their freaking right mind will ever be able to read because of how I had to squish it. Pins and Needles, I have a Goblin Rogue. I have all kinds of like song lyrics and like famous people to me as two names. I have In This Moment singer Maria Brink is one of my character names. I've all kinds of them. I've got some clever names and some CTR would never let me have these character names.
Basically, you can find Draven everywhere.
I am everywhere, and I am officially the first person to ever make a Nightborn named Annie.
Say that again. You cut out.
Annie Illusion. I was
What
the first one. I wanted to put that person in their own guild called "What Are You Hiding?" But I actually joined a real guild. I gotta finish leveling that character up. But I was the first one because I did it as soon as servers came up.
An illusion. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, Draven. We very much appreciate your time spent with us tonight.
Well,
and
my raid team appreciates you keeping me away from them because we're doing heroic Mechatork and they don't want me killing everybody.
I forget every time
we gotta kick him out of here. Go.
I told them I was gonna be late. It's fine. They're not worried.
It's that whole Hydel Fire Department situation.
Yeah, we're the weirdos who raid on Monday nights.
Right.
How dare you? Go have fun.
All right, buddy. Go raid.
Bye.
Bye. All right. While we're kicking Draven and we're bringing on Echelon, guild events.
It's time for tea.
Watch the calendar. Watch your Discord. We're bringing in there a lot. Twitter will have it as well. My next 3 months are crazy hectic. So if I do an event, it's going to kind of be like last night where things just get thrown together and it's fun and there might be shenanigans. But yes, all kinds of great stuff happening. Just check the Discord. That's where things have really been hopping lately. And follow us on Twitter. If you're not following us on Twitter, first of all, what are you doing with your life?
What are you even doing?
Second of all, that means you're probably not following this Twitter. Again, what is happening?
What are you even doing?
So,
right.
Get those things happening. But yeah, next 3 months for me are super crazy. And then starts to calm down a little bit and we'll be back in the swing of things. But I think that's all I have. I'm keeping it quick and easy tonight so we can slide on over to Ash and see what he has happening with those.
Just like me.
Just like me. With those raid reports.
Raid reports are here. Are you guys ready?
Whoa.
You are loud and it's fantastic. All right. Well, while we get that taken care of, the raids have been happening. I'm so excited for this mini raid. Are you guys going to go hop into it once it drops? Are you guys going to keep progressing? Do you know what RCC is doing?
It comes out really soon. Super soon.
Yeah. I'm excited to see 2 mini bosses. We haven't had anything like this in a while. Just like a mini little fun thing just popped in the middle of 2 big ones.
Okay. I think I'm ready to go.
Great, take us out.
I'm racking my brain to remember. It's in April, right? Oh, I'm sure I put it on my calendar. When's the new raid, Ash? Oh,
We're
come
getting
on.
the expert Lonnie in here.
I'm asking the other person who should know. She says, she doesn't remember either.
This is why we're converted and not convert to raid.
A little heads up next time, Sal. I mean,
I mean, if Lonnie doesn't know it, then I don't know what is. Like, people are listening to this like screaming a date into the microphone.
Sprout says mid-April.
Mid-April.
Yeah. It's someone April 22nd says Draven.
Perfect. We're gonna go with that.
Yes. As a matter of fact, because I put it on our show calendar, it happens to be the day. Oh, April 14th is Game of Thrones. Okay, the 22nd is a Monday. You know what?
Bonnie says
You go
April
ahead with the raid
16th.
report, and I'm just gonna. What'd you
Let's
say?
get those raid.
Yeah, so
Sorry. Yes.
first of all, shout out to
16th.
whatever stupid thing on my computer decides to crank my microphone level up to 100 repeatedly.
Yeah, that was weird.
So that happened the other day in Discord as well. I jumped in Discord for a half second. My microphone's blowing up. I had changed it to 45. I literally checked it before you guys called. It was 45, and as soon as I answered and started talking, it's at 100 again. So I don't know what that's about. But I have a raid report for you, and here we go. Starting with Unsung Heroes, took out King Rosticon and Mechatork. Sunday
Nice.
Mass, also Mechatork on normal difficulty. The Rubber Chickens got their Lady Jaina kill, along with the Troublemakers, Salad Senate, and HTX, all with a normal Lady Jaina, not a kill, but defeated that boss. And then moving into Heroic, we've got Jade Fire Masters being defeated by Gluttons for Punishment, Hump Day Heroes, Troublemakers, and 9 to Midnight. 9 to Midnight also took out Grong. Then we have Opulescence falling to Dark One's Own Luck, Salad Senate, Gruel's Gone Wild, and HTX. See, after that, we've got Resolve and Standard Dragon Protocol, both defeating Conclave. And then we jump up to Facepull, taking out Blockade, and we have a new ahead of the curve this time around. Project Fail Sauce defeats Lady Jaina on heroic difficulty. So good job to Project Fail Sauce. On the Mythic front, we've got Edamame and Rectified both just staying neck and neck, both knocking out Opulescence this time around. Ooh, that was all of it, right? Yep, that was it.
Go teams, go.
Bosses down. You.
Awesome. Now, did all of that come off of the raid reporting tool, or are we still focusing on the Discord?
Almost all of that came from the tool, the automated tool. There are a number of folks still posting in the Discord channel. However, I will tell you, the vast majority of those folks that are posting, their information is being updated automatically on the tool anyway. So just checking those off as I see them. Got a couple of teams that aren't quite fully automated yet, so I'm sure we'll get that straightened out in the next week or two. But it's good. It's working. It's working very well.
Well, that's great. If your team wasn't represented this week, make sure that you talk to your raid leader and make sure that that roster is up to date, because that's where everything pulls from. So we've talked about that a few times already. You guys know the drill.
Real quick before we move on, watch the guild Twitter. We're probably going to have a town hall. There's some stuff not changing, just adjusting soon without giving up too much information. Watch the guild Twitter. We're going to be having a town hall soon. Nothing bad, nothing big. We're just streamlining some stuff. I think it's a good kind of summarization, Barf.
Yeah, I think so, pretty much.
Yeah. So that's all I wanted to say, because I don't have a date. I was hoping to be able to announce it, but say love you. All right. Well, do we have any
stuff from Twitter? Yeah.
Yeah. Ash, do you got those Twitter shoutouts? I'm ready for some
Twitter
hot
shoutouts. Well, I must be out of mana, because I checked my Twitter box and I don't see any mana buns. So I think I am fresh out of the mana. This one. What about in the chat room?
Well, Lonnie has a shout out to Noob for being indispensable for team mats, Navox for being my tanking partner, Jur for making cauldrons mostly single-handedly, and Kimpo for keeping me straight. Love you all.
Aw. Now, we did have time. No, we asked on Twitter this past week what people thought about the latest patch, the 0.5 patch that we've been talking about this entire time. And Melba tells us that every time we get a new patch, it makes my heart sparkle. I love discovering all the new content. I'm finishing up a few things and I'll be cooking up my new beefy looking Colterian girl. I finally have time to play since I'm out on medical leave. Hope you're okay. Yoo-hoo for me, says Melba, and with a kiss. Let's see. Frasley says, I love that we get Colterans. And one more patch closer to gnome heritage armor and mechanomes. And we do have a lot of stuff. Let's see. Since Tavi messaged us or tweeted us and said, I enjoyed the wing by wing descriptions of the Razzle Dazzle raid. When I went in via LFR to look around, I had some idea of what to expect. I liked the 4-part series, especially having different raid leaders give their opinions. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Tavi.
That's great.
Yeah. I didn't know how that was gonna go because we had never done anything like that before, but the reception for that was good. People seem to like it.
We might have a new segment.
Yeah, Tabby also sent a message to Lonnie complimenting the 4-part series. So a lot of good feedback came from that.
Honestly, Tabby was it. Thank you to good people who like to send kudos to folks. That's always really nice to do.
2 real quick chat room shout outs. Winchester shout out to Kara this week for always being such a great raid leader and friend. Frog Sprout shout out to everyone I know here and everywhere that I don't get to see as often as I used to. Life is changing all the time and I miss you all. I think we all have something like that.
So what about you guys? What kind of shout outs do we have on our way out here?
I done did my shout out at the beginning of the show.
That's true.
Look at you, Sal.
Can I say I did mine at the beginning of the show too? I wasn't here, so.
Shout out to there's some real life stuff going on and just people letting me rant and rave and occasionally throw a cuss word in there. Thank you, because it's going to be a heck of a 6 to 8 months, and this guild and the community and the friends and stuff is great. We did that PvP thing, and that's the first time in a while that I've just low-key relaxed, been with a group of people, and completely messed up life because it kept dropping, but they kept me in the group. It didn't kick me anyway, and I said a lot of odd things, I'm sure, and there was serenading and singing, and it was great, but just thank you all for being the family that I didn't necessarily was born into, but I definitely would pick every single day of the week.
Don't you mean shout out to martinis?
Oh, and martinis, let me tell y'all, they go down smooth and quick, and you get a little bit of an olive, so it's like you're eating dinner too. And all of a sudden, you've had 17 ounces of alcohol, and you don't know what happened to life, and you took your pants off for some reason in the garage, so it's okay.
In the garage?
That just made sense. So I had to go out there for something, and I came back, and there are no pants, and my garage isn't attached, so that just gets you even more like my life was just a cluster that night. So, oh, good times, y'all. Good times. Barf, give us a shout out that isn't related to garage pants.
My non-garage pants related shout out has got to go to Intense for being the guy to put together that group last night. It was so much smoother than PvP has been for me in recent history. He was like, all right, you guys are going to go there. The rest of us are all going to go there. You guys are going to go here. And this is what we're going to do. We need 2 people from that place to go to this place. He was very organized and smooth. Everyone was working together, but it was thanks, I think, in great part to his leadership. So big ups to you, buddy. Appreciate it.
You should do it again.
Oh, we should totally do it again. That's going to wrap us up for tonight, though, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank Navox and Geek Chic Lisa for our theme music. You can find us on Twitter at @converted_CTR. Turarts is at Turarts. Sal is at Summer_Sal. Esh is at Echelon, and I am at a bonus level. Salmisis, when is the next episode?
Our next episode is, if I'm just looking at this real quick, our next episode okay, is April 8th, and we are going to have Banana Republic. So Mew Cow is going to be joining us from Banana Republic, and that's a unique team. That I'm excited. I was talking to him about that team and how it's a late night team and how they kind of do things. It just after our next show, no one has an excuse to not raid. Okay, I'm just going to say that. Now, the other thing I wanted to say is the mini raid is coming out on the 16th of April. Okay,
save your emails, folks. We got there.
We figured it out, and the thing is, I actually did put it on the calendar, and just couldn't find it at the time. So what we're going to do is the week after. Our next show will be April 22nd, which is a few days after my mini little back surgery thing that I'm having. But and it's also the day after Easter. I'd already say that. It's the day after Easter. We're going to talk all about this new raid. It's only 2 bosses, but we're going to talk about the lore behind it, and we're going to talk about some strats with our raid leader.
Woot!
So stay tuned.
Should be a great time. We'll see you then, folks, for Tour Arts.
Bye.
For Echelon.
See you later.
For Sal.
Partos!
And for myself, we'll see you next time, everybody.
You can follow the show on Twitter at converted_CTR. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Converted Podcast. And find us on our Twitch channel, Converted Podcast. And join us live every other Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern.
This podcast is a part of the Signals Media All-Star Network. For more information on this and other fine shows, go to signalsmedia.com. It's okay to stick our stuff in your ears. Really.
Okay.
I cannot wait to edit this.
Real quick, 2 quick things. 1, I did not know we were going against AI when we were PvPing. I thought I was like a bad, awesome person because I'm shanking things. I didn't understand any of that. That shows you why martinis are bad.
It was a convincing AI.
Oh my god! These guys have weird names. How do they get by with spaces in their names? Number 2, garage pants. I had to take the dog out to go potty. The garage light's on. There's 8 feet between the garage and my back door, so it's fine. But it's 45 degrees, and for some reason I'm like, it is hot as I'm going in there to pull the light, and so I had a longer shirt on. It's fine, but my parents were in the garage the next morning. So don't drink martinis. Is another.
Do drink martinis, I think, is the actual
that's
moral to that story.
That's what I was getting from it.
It was fine. It was late night. My neighbors are all old. They sleep.
Martini's good. Pants bad.
Sal, the show on April 20-something after your surgery, you're gonna be here for that?
Probably.
Okay. I'm not gonna
be. Well, what?
I won't be here.
Okay, that is
good information to know.
What I was asking in the thing the other day.
What thing?
Okay.
What you talking about, Willis?
Our Discord channel. Huh?
I may not have known that I wasn't going to be here yet, depending on what day you asked.
March 16th.
No, 22nd. Or no.
No, you asked March 16th about it.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so you're not going to be here on that day.
So
No.
I will be streaming.
I found out on the 21st or 22nd or so of this month, only a couple days ago. That sounds right. Yeah, that must be right.
Okay. Everything's okay?
Yeah, everything's great. I'm going to be in Chicago.
Oh.
Oh, are you helping her move?
Yeah, man, that's the moving week.
Oh, I'll wave at you. 4 hours away.
So I'm going out there the Friday
Bart's
before.
video frozen for everybody else.
What's up?
Checking, make sure.
Huh?
I don't see you moving. You're just still
I
frame
see
for
him
me.
moving.
I see him moving.
Okay. I'm looking at Discord. I'm not looking at the Twitch stream. So
I'm
and
also
Discord for
lonely.
me. He's just a still frame, but that's fine. I was just checking.
It's on your end.
Definitely on my
Echelon.
end. I painted something this week. Would you like to see?
Yes,
Yes.
let's see it. Because I'm gonna be
Is it
nosy,
mini?
but I want to
Is
see
it
it.
Yeah,
mini?
it's
It's
going to
mini.
scare the crap out of you, by the way.
Oh my God, it's a beholder, and I love him.
Oh, I love the colors.
That is great.
Oh, the eye. That's some good details.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I spent probably 14 or 15 hours on this guy. It was a lot of fun though. It was well spent. I passively watched Netflix. So,
I painted
painting.
a bunch of minis. None of them look like that though. And I passively watched the new episodes of Queer Eye.
Oh.
Yeah.
I watched A Good Place. It was different. I'm not gonna say it was good or bad. It was different.
The second season makes more sense.
Of A Good Place. I saw the second. Yeah, I watched them. I watched the entire series while painting this guy.
Okay.
The entire series while painting this guy.
I like A Good Place, but that's okay. So here's the deal. To me, I'm thinking, yeah, my back will be fine. You know, but I'm like, will it be though?
My mom had rules like she did an in and out surgery on her back. She had herniated disc. She couldn't sit for more than 5 minutes at a time for the first week, like it was laying or standing. But I don't know what I can't remember what hers was, and I don't know what yours is. So I don't know.
If it was outpatient,
it was
it may
outpatient.
very well be the same thing.
But she was out of work for a couple weeks because her job's sitting. So and they said you can't sit, you have to lay down for so long, and then you can stand up for a little bit. And she did that for a couple days, and then it was a little bit more standing and a little less laying, and then she was starting to be able to sit because they didn't want any pressure on her.
Yes.
So I don't know if I don't want to.
I don't think you should
bring
count
you
on
down, but I would say maybe we might need to push a week or skip, which sucks. Or I can solo it with someone.
I think
I'll be around. I'm not going to be gone. I don't think so. But I do think that you might be pushing it.
I would very much enjoy listening to the Ash and T show.
And I know it was my brother had an outpatient, back surgery thing done, and it sounded a lot like what T says. He was, not supposed to stay in one position very long.
Yep.
Mostly bedridden, told not to work. He pushed it. He went to work like, I don't know, 7 days after surgery, and his doctor hadn't really cleared him, and not a good result for him. So
I'm not trying to have the surgery twice.
Yeah. I would say we shouldn't count on each other 22nd. Do you have a guess yet?
No.
So let's skip it for your sake. Barb's going to be doing something, although Esh and I could totally rock it. We'll take a day to do stuff. We'll skip it, and we'll come back in 2 weeks after that, and we'll have a mini boss to talk about. And
okay, so I'll just edit that. Okay, cool. And okay, Barf. Now you recorded a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I didn't get the beginning of the show, but I believe it was Winchester came in and was like, hey, it looks like Twitch is really rocking some issues right now. So I was like, you know what? All right, let's go ahead and hit record just in case. And then completely separate from Twitch having a problem, I DC'd personally.
And you had a problem.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So the show was interrupted by that, but we might be able to splice together something usable here. I'll send you what I have. Should I send it to the show email?
Do you have access to the show email?
What would that sound like?
I don't remember if I have access to the show email or not, but I can email it to the show email. I know what the show email is. It's the login for...
Well, I mean, you're not going to be able to email it.
Could you put it in the Dropbox?
An MP3 file? I could put it in the Dropbox, I guess, yeah.
Or not. Or you guys can chat about what you want to do.
Why don't you...
I'll tweet it at you.
Done. That's gonna be great.
You're gonna tweet me an MP3 file?
Yeah, it'll be great.
And do make it MP3 and not Wave.
Oh.
Just because it's smaller. Now, so what I'm going to do is create.
I totally love all three of you, but I am gonna blow you off for something else.
Okay.
So
Have fun, team.
we'll talk. I will. We'll
Okay.
talk soon. And I hopefully have exciting news next week. All right. Bye.
Great.
Bye.
I am going to duck out too because I'm quite the sleepy and I have to go to the bed. So, going to do that.
Wait. It's the father took one, right? Yes.
Yeah, that's one of mine.
What's another one?
That's the one I use. What are you doing?
Okay, that's the one I'm sending it to.
Okay.
Okay,
Send me whatever.
use this folder to load. So I just created a folder in the Google Drive.
Perfect.
Okay.
No problem. I can do that.
And yeah, so I'm sharing the folder with you now.
Okay.
And then, yeah, cool. All right. Peace.
Night,
Thank you,
dude.
chat room. Y'all are great. I have my work cut out for me this time.
Night, chat
but
room.
that's the way she rolls. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah.